What is proportionality? Proportionality is when the ratio between two quantities is constant. It is given by the linear function y equals kx, where k is called the proportionality constant, and the y-intercept is the origin. Recall that a linear function is of the form f of x equals mx plus b. When the y-intercept b is 0, the function becomes f of x equals mx. F of x is then only determined by the slope, m. When talking about proportional functions, it is common to use k as a symbol for the slope, m. The formula is therefore f of x equals k times x. You can also use y equals k times x, since f of x is the same as y. In more casual terms, proportionality is the relationship where if x increases by 1, then y increases by k. Let's explore the concept of proportionality through an example. You have a race car traveling at constant speed. This example only works with constant speed because you need the distance per time to stay the same. It's actually the ratio between distance and time that is the proportionality constant, k. So let's say the race car travels 3 kilometers in 1 minute. Since it travels at a constant speed, the race car must travel 6 kilometers in 2 minutes. Said another way, if you want to travel twice as far, it will take twice the time to get there. Notice that the ratio between distance and time is constant, so you have proportionality. When the time increases by 1, the distance increases by 3. Let's look at another example. Say you have an hourly wage of $150 with no base salary. Let's disregard the currency in this example. In this case, the constant hourly wage of $150 is the slope, k, and the y-intercept represents the base salary of 0. So you can express your income with a proportional function. Y equals 150 times x. Recall that y is the same as f of x. Let's calculate the income you'd receive for working 4 and 8 hours. Start with 4 hours. You input x equals 4 in the function. 150 times 4 is 600, so you will receive an income of 600. Now calculate your income for working twice as long, 8 hours. You insert x equals 8 into the original function. 150 times 8 equals 1200. So if you work 8 hours, you'll get an income of 1200. Since this is a proportional function, you can find the income after working 8 hours directly by taking your income for working 4 hours and multiplying it by 2. This gives you 600 times 2, which is also 1200. Let's illustrate this relationship graphically by drawing the function. On the x-axis, you have hours worked. On the y-axis, you have income. Recall that a proportional function is a special case of a linear function with the y-intercept at the origin. So its graph is a line that passes through the origin. The slope in this case is constant and equal to 150. That means when you increase the x value by 1, the y value will increase by 150. In this example, that means that for each hour you work, your income increases by 150. One final remark. It is possible for the constant k to be a negative number. Let's look at an example. Say that you are driving to a friend's house from work. You let y represent how much closer you are to your destination from your starting point. You accidentally plot the wrong destination into your GPS, so you drive in the opposite direction to your friend's house. The more time you spend driving in the opposite direction, the farther away you'll be from your destination. You can illustrate this in a coordinate system, like so. The graph still passes through the origin. You interpret it like this. When you start driving, you are not any closer to getting to your friend's house. The more time you spend driving, represented by an increase in x, the more the y value will decrease. This is because you put in the wrong destination, so you're not actually closer to your destination when you drive, but farther away. Proportionality is when the ratio between two quantities is constant. It is given by the linear function y equals kx, where k is called the proportionality constant, and the y-intercept is the origin.